Welcome to day 266, Coffee with Kenny. Today we're going to take a look at the Robinson R-22 specific section inside Helicopter on Land Ground School. I just had a question from a possible member. So the question was, good morning, I have my PPL private pilot and looking to do the R-22 add-on. Do you offer anything for that? Okay. Our private pilot has 120 videos, is 18 hours. Even as an add-on person, we ask you to go through the whole entire course. Because when you're doing an add-on, the examiner's going to expect you to know all the private pilot stuff, and anything is fair game for him to ask during, him or her to ask during the private pilot check ride. So with the private pilot membership, you get also the R-22 specific membership. This is included with the private commercial CFI. You get this with any of the memberships. You get the R-22 specific training. It is there for you. And you find it by going to My Library. So let's say you sign up at the private pilot membership level. Go to My Library to find the courses that you have in your membership. If you're a CFI membership, you'll have private, commercial, and CFI within My Library and still have the R-22. And then the instrument training, it's its own specific membership. People do that rating at different times, and it was created after the original online ground school, so it's its own separate entity. So again, I recommend going through the whole private pilot course. If you're really confident in some areas, of course, you could go through the private pilot section and just pick out what you feel like you need some help with. But again, just be prepared that an add-on, still fair game for anything for the examiner to ask. And then I also want to mention before we get taking a look at this, remember, you can go in and see this firsthand. If you're new to Helicopter Land Ground School, you can go in and see this with our 24-hour test flight. Go in, look at the whole section, see what you think, even before actually becoming a member, because you got 24 hours, you can check out the training, see if it's right for you. If not, you can just remove your credit card info and not be billed, or end it in PayPal. So let's take a look at what we have for you in the Robinson R-22 specific section. First, we have a resume course button. This is really handy, so if you switch devices or you log out and you come back later, you can always click resume course. So first, we have the introduction, and I'm actually updating this video today. We are now into fall of 2019, so this is getting an update in the first video. So in the first section, we have introduction, awareness training, aeronautical experience for solo and PIC, flight review and currency for the R-22. And these little blue lines right here, this tells you how much of the video that you have or have not completed. So when you go through those, they'll show solid blue. If, let's say, you went through all four and then you know, hey, before I'm done, I want to come back and review awareness training, there's an option to click this, then that will show clear, so you'll know, oh, here's one I want to come back and check out later. So then we have section 2, the pilot's operating handbook. So in this section, we actually go through the handbook because it's a lot of memorization. And you can do this, of course, your own studying the POH, or you can do it with our help by going through the videos, watching, and listening. So we got general limitations, low G pushover, manifold pressure, why this is important, emergency procedures, selling with power, normal procedures part 1, normal procedures part 2, R-22 startup, carb heat, what you need to know. Okay, and then we click here, number 2, to go to the next page, still in section 2. And we have R-22 shutdown, section 5 performance, height velocity diagram, weight and balance member question, Robinson safety tips, Robinson safety notices. Then we're really proud of this. We have Robinson R-22 pre-flight. So there's 7 videos entirely in this section. This is compliments of our operations manager, Brian Rutledge. He worked with a team of young instructors and went through an entire R-22 pre-flight. And he sent it to me from California, and I did the editing, and he asked me what I thought when I got done editing it up. And I said, if I was going through an R-22 check ride tomorrow and I wanted to be confident that the examiner wasn't going to stop me, I said, I'd go through every one of our videos in the R-22 pre-flight. And he said, you're kidding. And I go, no, I'm not kidding. They're that good. These guys are all young. There's 3 instructors, and they're all really, really sharp. And they go through the entire R-22 pre-flight and give you a ton of detail. It's freaking awesome. And then section 4, R-22 advanced auto rotation, I really like this. We've got auto rotation entry, auto rotation recovery, auto rotation recovery common mistakes, how control inputs affect RPM, collective and RPM, cyclic and RPM, cyclic and RPM demonstration, why the RPM changes with cyclic output, cyclic and collective demonstration, and the end goal. That's on the second page of videos for that section. So I believe it's 39 in all, if I counted correctly. And I want to tell you the beauty about this. Our operation manager, Brian Rutledge, went out with Dave Redmond, who does majority of these videos and also does a lot of our aerodynamic videos. And they go out in the helicopter and talk you through specific things and demonstrate it in the aircraft. And it's really, 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 really cool. And then up, yep, over here. Then over here you can see, I was right, 1 of 39 lessons completed. So you can check real quick over here on your progress. So go back and start with lesson 1, work through the videos and put your comments down below. All right, so that gives you a pretty good view of what's inside the R-22 section. And for Clarence, who always makes a comment in the comment sections on YouTube, he's like, Kenny, you never talk about the R-22 or the R-44 section or the instrument. I'm like, duh, you know, knock myself in the head. So today was a good day to cover this since it's brought up often and to also help answer this member's question. Or person who should become a member. 24-hour test flight, you can see the whole private pilot course, the whole Robinson R-22 course. I say for an add-on, I recommend going through the whole private pilot course. And you can check out the private pilot course along with the R-22 for just $49 a month. That is a pretty darn cheap for the amount of videos that you get, 120 plus 39, 2 sections of training or 2 membership levels, private and R-22. We used to charge separately for this, and then at a certain point we decided, you know what? We're just going to add it to all memberships. So one more thing to point out, private is standalone with R-22 and R-44 and instrument-specific sections. Commercial includes the private and these. CFI includes the commercial, includes the private, and includes these. And then the instrument is a standalone course. So you can go down below to helicopterground.com to check out any one of the courses. Again, there's a 24-hour test flight. Enter your information, sign up, decide if it's right for you. If it's not, you simply remove your credit card within the settings, lower left-hand side of the HOGS membership site. Go in there and remove your credit card, save it, and you'll not be billed within that first 24 hours. You can also come back and cancel at any time. You can keep it month to month. You can cancel any time. Just go 30 days. Whatever you want to do, you're always welcome to unsubscribe and come back. It's a beautiful thing. And we have a 30-day, no hassle, money-back guarantee. So that's going to wrap it up for day 266, right? 266. Subscribe to the channel. Click the little bell when you do. Put any comments down below about our training course or anything else helicopter training you'd like to talk about. Click subscribe, click the bell, and we'll see you in 267. Peace out.